Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indonesia. 4 days after the Grand Prix of Japan, MotoGP has travelled almost 6,000 kilometres south to Lombok for the Pertamina Grand Prix of Indonesia. It's round 18 and the second of 4 flyaway races in Asia and Australia. Joining us for the pre-event press conference are Ducati Lenovo team rider Pecco Bagnaia. Pecco third in the World Championship, fresh off the back of his best weekend in 2025 in Japan, where he claimed pole position and then led every lap of Saturday and Sunday to win the sprint and the Grand Prix. Pecco also winner here in Mandalika in 2023. To Pecco's right, we welcome Frankie Morbidelli, riding for the Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team. Huge weekend, of course, for the team here in Indonesia, and it looks like already Frankie's been given the rock star treatment in both Jakarta and in Mataram yesterday. Frankie fifth in the World Championship with 2 sprint and 2 Grand Prix podiums so far in 2025. And completing today's lineup, we welcome Honda HRC Castrol rider Juan Mir. What a weekend it was last time out in Juan over in Japan. His first Honda front row, fighting for the podium in the sprint and then finishing on the podium with a brilliant ride to take his first Honda Grand Prix podium and his first since the Algarve round in 2021. That's the introductions over. We'll start the press conference then with you, Pecco. After such a difficult period, Motegi, it was an incredible turnaround. Mandalika, a very different track, very different conditions we're expecting this weekend. So are you convinced that you've fixed the problems with the GP25 and now you can show your full potential? Or do you arrive here still a little bit curious, a little bit cautious to fully understand the situation?
I think so. I'm quite confident, but I have to say that this track was never too easy for me. So I will try to adapt. I already spoke with the team and we decided to don't touch anything on the bike till Saturday, just to adapt to the situation. And 2 years ago, like you said, I won starting from Peter team, but was fantastic. Last year I fought a lot with Frankie and Beth to finish on the podium. And it's a really enjoyable track. You can enjoy a lot riding here. We just need to understand the condition and see if we can be competitive from the start of the weekend.
Pecco, you know your level, you know your potential. You've won 2 MotoGP titles, of course, but when you've been in a tough period like you have for the last few weeks, had you started to doubt yourself in any way, or has it been easy just to keep telling yourself that it's only a matter of time before you'll start performing and winning once again?
Like I said, during all the season, I know my potential, and in the moment I will get what I'm asking, I will be again fighting for top positions. And I always been so focused on the objective, knowing that I wasn't riding in the way I was used to do, and was a big limit. So I just needed to wait till Misano test to test different things, and from this moment I was able again to ride in my way, and was fantastic to do a weekend like this in Misano, in Motegi.
And just finally, of course, we know how huge MotoGP is here in Indonesia. You got to experience a little bit that yesterday on the parade in Mataram. How cool was that? Because, I mean, you guys, all 3 of you in the whole MotoGP paddock, you get treated like rock stars here, don't you?
It's incredible the passion they have for motorsport, for MotoGP, and yesterday I was feeling like Robert Plant in the biggest concert in the universe. So it was fantastic, and I really enjoyed it. Surely it was a very loud moment, but I really hope that they will be all together here this weekend just to enjoy with us, and we will try to give them a good show.
I'm sure those fans here this weekend are going to make a lot of noise as well, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for the time being, Pecco. We'll come on then to Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team rider Frankie Morbidelli. Frankie, of course, with your Pertamina connections, this is a huge weekend, almost like a second home Grand Prix. I think is how you've described it in the build-up to this weekend. You're in Jakarta on Tuesday with Valentino Rossi. That looked a pretty amazing event. You were also at the parade yesterday, got a great reception. I think your teammate Fabio Di Gianantonio said he feels like Justin Bieber here this weekend. Do you feel like Bieber or somebody a little bit more rock and roll?
Well, Definitely, it feels like a home GP. This Mandalika GP. We've been, as you said, we've been to Jakarta. We arrived yesterday from there. We've been on Monday again to Jakarta. We spoke with a lot of people from Pertamina and a lot of meetings and PR with the Indonesian crowd, and you could sense that there's a lot of passion for our team and a lot of hype on the results. So yeah, we have extra pressure on this weekend. Me and Dija, we will try to do the best. We will try to bring the yellow Ducatis that are going to be a little bit different on Sunday as ahead as possible.
Of course, as you mentioned, you're going to be sporting a special Pertamina livery at some point this weekend. You've got the special Pertamina shirt on this weekend, Frankie. Fourth in the Grand Prix here last year. You're in third place for a long time in the Grand Prix here 1 year ago. You finished only a second behind Pecco. He just mentioned what a good fight you two had. Confident this time around you'll be in that podium fight this weekend once again and maybe go at least one place better?
Well, we know every year is a little bit, it's a different story every year. But definitely last year, Mandalika was one of the best GPs for me. I had an incredible speed. Unfortunately, I made a mistake in qualifying and I crashed and I started ninth. But anyway, we were able to fight for the podium in the main race, which was quite impressive. Unfortunately, Pecco was able to beat me in the last stages of the race. Let's see what we can do this year. Definitely we arrived on a great rhythm. We are quick. We are consistently in top 5. We want to step it up, definitely. Let's see what we can do.
Frankie, you've set me up perfectly for my last question to you. I was just about to say to you, I've counted, you've had 16 top 6 finishes so far this season. You're 5th in the World Championship. There was that tough period for you, of course, around Sachsenring and Brno. But how do you reflect on the season so far? And what's that last step that you need just to convert a few more of those 4th, 5th and 6th places into podiums?
Yeah, definitely. It has been a solid season where we finished in top 5, top 6 most of the times. And at the same time, we didn't finish on top 3 most of the times. And that's our final aim, seeing the speed and the consistency we are able to have when we do our work on our way. It's great. It has been anyway a great starting season with the team, because anyway it's the first season together. But we are striving for more. Let's see.
I'm sure you're going to get fantastic support from the Pertamina fans here this weekend. Frankie, for the time being, thank you very much. We'll come on then to Honda HRC Castle rider Joan Mir. Joan, what a weekend it was for you in Motegi, Honda's home track, the perfect place really to get your first Honda podium. After that tough period for you and for HRC, how much of a boost was that, and how rewarding to finally prove that all this hard work over the last 18 months, 2 years is finally starting to pay off?
Yes, well, as you said, it's a special moment for us, because step by step we are achieving a little bit our goals. No, there has been a very difficult and long journey without being successful. In the past races, from the middle of the season, I start to feel that I could have a bit the package to fight for good results, for results that worth it. And for reasons that happen in the races, my mistakes from the others, technical problems, we could not put a result together, and Motegi was the right moment to start to doing that. So I feel that from Motegi we show that we can put a result together. So hopefully this track is completely different as Motegi. So it will be important for us to understand if we can be as competitive as there. It's not my favorite track, I would say, but I think we can have a chance. Now the bike looks competitive, and I'm looking forward.
You've kind of almost answered my next question, but I'll ask it anyway. Motegi was fantastic, proof that Honda clearly are making some big progress forward. But you're a racer, you always want more. So is Mandalika a track where you believe you can be in that podium battle once again?
Yeah, it's not my favorite one, but I think that nothing we've done till now, the results of last year is something that we cannot look at, because we have a completely different package, a package where I can get when I can feel strong in a points that in the past I could not. So this for sure will make a question mark on this weekend to I don't know what we can do, but the secret is try to be as fast as possible from FP1, feel good with the bike, try to don't make a lot of mess in the first on Friday, and then try to make a good weekend.
You've been getting a lot of new parts lately from HRCs. They've been working hard to get back to the front. You've had that's helped you put yourself back in that podium battle. What is the main focus? What does Honda still need to improve for you to be fighting consistently in that top group?
Well, I cannot say one point in a specific. Just the bike, the base is much better in terms of aerodynamic, chassis, engine, everything works together. Before it was something that was missing there. Now we understand a little bit more the way that we have to go to make this package work. We change swing arm, we change some configuration on the engine side, we change a couple of things that makes this bike a lot more rideable.
Joan, best of luck to you and Honda here this weekend. We have a very special MotoGP social coming up shortly, but for the time being, we'll ask for questions from the floor. Thank you very much.
Hello, here Borja González for DAZN. A question for Pecco. Yes. I was going to ask you if you have sleep better these days. I don't know, because I'm not completely sure. More relaxed. And the other thing I wanted to know is that if the second position in the championship is in this moment a good goal for you. I mean, making this 5 years in a row between the first and the second in the world standings. Thank you.
What changed the most is the approach of this weekend and the confidence on arriving on this weekend, because I know that my package now is can give to me more potential, more performance. So I will try to start well again, and this makes our work easier, because we don't need to search anything more. So we just decided to start with the same bike as Motegi and see what to do during the race weekend. But we will see after the Friday, and not already the days before trying to figure out different problems. So this is much better. And I will try to get the best results as possible to finish more in front that I can. And second position is the maximum goal this season right now, so I will try to do the maximum. Alex have done a fantastic job this season. Maybe last GP was struggling a bit more, but I think the fight will be intense, and the 66 points are a lot, but we try to do our maximum.
Simon Patterson from the race. Pecco, have the engineers been able to explain to you why the bike was smoking at the end of last week? Do you know, does it mean if you can use that engine again? And is it possible that it was related to the improvements that you made?
I think they explained me well, but I didn't understood it well. The thing is that the engine is safe. Was a a little filter that wasn't working good, so I started to smoke a bit. Luckily, it wasn't unsafe. When I saw the race back, honestly, it was quite scary. But luckily, I finished the race and I didn't get any penalty, and was it's okay, that it's good that the engine is safe.
Hello, my name is Derry from Crash.net. By the way, Peko, congratulations for your win in Japan. It's a long time coming. I want to ask you, rumor has it that you are trying one of the Franco Morbidelli motorbike in Misano test. Can you confirm that is true or not? Thank you.
The thing is that in Misano test, we decided to try different things that also in the past gives to me a more confidence and more performance. So I not confirm what you are saying, but I confirm that the feeling that I feel back in Misano test was arriving from some items that we used also in the past.
Kiko, anybody else?
Are we done? Okay, I think the media are happy, so I'll hand over then to my colleague, Mr. Kiko Giles, for this week's very special MotoGP Social.
Thanks, Matt. Hello and welcome, guys, to MotoGP Social. Last week, I think you'll remember we were playing starter packs, but this week, it's fair to say we've got something a little bit different. I'd like to introduce you to some very, very special fans. Starting at the end here, we have Maman, his wife Pipit, and in the middle, their young son Aidan. It's their home GP. They are from Lombok, so it really is their home GP, and they are very, very big fans of MotoGP. So we've decided to make it a bit of an extra special weekend for them. They are going to have the opportunity to ask you some questions, and I can tell you that they are actually pretty good questions. So, Maman, over to you, and enjoy.
Thank you for this opportunity. And then I want to ask question for Fico Wagnaya. Do you ever look, shout, or talk to yourself behind your helmet during the race? And what kind of things do you say?
If I scream out loud?
Yeah.
No.
Laugh, shout, or talk.
Okay.
Or scream, maybe.
I screamed many times, yeah, a lot. Sunday was the last time. I smiled a lot of time, and I cry a lot of time during in some situations. But when you're riding a MotoGP or a bike, your emotions are per 10. So if you are angry, you start to be crazy. If you are happy, you start to be super happy. So every emotion is increased a lot when you're riding, and is a moment for you where you are on your own, and it's great to be free to speak and to say what you want, and without any problems.
And then for Chomir,
Yeah,
congratulations for last weekend.
thank you.
The question is, if you could choose one retired MotoGP rider to join you for the next season, who would you pick?
One retired MotoGP rider.
Good question. Probably I would say Valentino for what he represented and for the experience. I think also because has been my hero during when I was a kid. So I would say him.
And then the last for Franco Morbidelli. If you had a side job as entrepreneur, what kind of business would you open in Indonesia?
Definitely, I would open a bar and dinner on the beach. Definitely, a nice bar where everybody can have a drink while enjoying their time on the beach, and then a nice dinner, and after a nice party after dinner. That would be great, and I'll be doing the cocktails and everything. Gas station? No. Bar. Cocktails.
For me, the bar is a fuel station, so I fully agree with this. Guys, I have a question for you. Did you enjoy the press conference so far, of course?
Yeah, of course, I enjoy it a lot. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.
We hope it's the start of a very memorable home GP. Whilst Frankie opens his bar, Matt, back to you.
Yeah, we're all looking forward one day to coming to Frankie's bar in Lombok, aren't we? In the future. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Just a couple of jobs left for you this afternoon. First of all, could you please stand for the official photo? Thank you. Okay, and then we will ask the family also to join the guys on stage.
Hello. Please, come.
Okay, to all 6 of you, have a great weekend here in Lombok. Thank you very much.
Thank you.